Welcome back to another video. My name is Motion FX, and today we're going to be breaking down last week's trades that we took. So as you guys can see right here on the screen, we got US 30. So we're going to start from last week Monday, the beginning of the week. So we're going to go on the hourly time frame real quick, and we're going to pull up Monday, the 2nd of December. I get into the market at 9 a.m. every single day, so we're gonna just go from 9 a.m. Okay, so what I do every single day when I come into the market is I go on the daily time frame, right? I go on the daily time frame and I mark up the recent daily high and the recent daily low of the. So we're coming into the market on Monday, so I'm gonna be marking up the recent high of Sunday, right? So we have highs right here, recent daily high, which was this green candle, and we have the recent daily low of this green candle, which was Sunday or Friday. And what I do is I go on the 1 hour time frame and I just want to see what direction the market is trending in, right? So we're coming at 9 o'clock, which is this vertical line. So everything after 9 o'clock for right now, we're not really worrying about that, right? Everything after 9 a.m., we're not worrying about that. So on the hourly time frame, we see that price is overall in an uptrend. If price is overall in an uptrend on the hourly time frame, that's just one confirmation that price is in an uptrend. We go on the daily time frame and we see that overall on the daily time frame, price is also in an uptrend, right? But the only thing is price is at the top of the trend line on the daily time frame, as you guys can see right here. Whenever price is at the top of the daily trend line, it comes back down to test the bottom of the daily trend line and it goes back up, right? As you guys can see, it's a whole pattern. We're at the bottom of the trend line right here. We go up, touch the top, come back down. You know what I'm saying? Go up, touch the top, come back down. We're at the bottom, touch the bottom, come back up. So it's just up, down, up, down, up, down. So we know we're at the top of the trend line. We could be possibly looking for price to go back down also. So we know we're in an uptrend on the daily time frame, but we are at the top of the trend line. So we got to be cautious in looking for sells, right? Now we're overall in an uptrend on the hourly. We're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Now, as you guys see here, if we move this 9 o'clock, we'll get out the way. As you guys can see, price created a lower high right here, right? We have a high and then we have a lower high. And then price is about to break this support zone right here. Well, it didn't really break it, but you know what I'm saying? We have support right here. So what I would do is we came in at 9 o'clock, right? So this high wasn't created yet when we came into the market, right? So going on a 5 minute time frame, we know we're looking for buys for right now, right? So I would mark my resistance and I would mark my support zone. So we came in at 9 o'clock, which was this candle, this green candle right here. We're gonna mark it. We didn't create a higher high, so that's telling me that price could possibly be switching into a downtrend. Remember, I did say we are at the top of the trend line on the daily time frame, so we could be looking for sells. As you guys can see, we have a high right here, and I wanted to see price break above that high for me to enter for buys, right? Now, since we came into the market at 9 a.m., we have resistance right here. So this high wasn't created yet. We have resistance right here, and we have a support zone right here that price created just before market open. So we have resistance right here and we have support right here. I'm gonna change these to different colors so you guys can see it better, so you don't get mixed up. So we have resistance, we have support, right? Now I'm looking for a breakout to the upside, but I want to see a breakout of these highs at 9:30, right? If price doesn't break these highs at 9:30 and it respects this high and creates a lower high, then we're going to be looking for sells, right? So if price breaks above this high, we're looking for buys. If price doesn't break above that high, we're looking for sells. So as you guys can see right here, we get closer to 9:30, 9:25. We broke out of that resistance. Price came up, but we didn't break this high, right? 9:30, price had a huge rejection back to the downside. So we know we're looking for sells. Price created a lower high. So we know that price is now in a downtrend. Price is forming a downtrend. What I wanted to see now is for price to break below this support zone. So as you guys know, if you guys watch my videos, support becomes resistance and resistance becomes support, right? So let's say we have resistance right here and we have support right here, right? And price is in between, right? If price breaks out of this resistance now become a support zone, right? And then price would create another resistance zone with the high that it made right here, right? So price made a high right here, then that would be the new resistance, right? So if we're in an uptrend and we're looking for buys, I would want to see for price to break out of the resistance zone to the upside, and then we would enter on the breakout, right? So now in this case, price broke out to the upside, but it didn't break this high. So now resistance became support, right? Just like here, resistance became support, right? So price is respecting this as support now. What now? Since price didn't break this high, we know we're in a downtrend. If we're in a downtrend, we're going to be looking for sells. So we want to see a breakout of the support zone. So price did the same thing literally here. Broke out of resistance, made a new resistance right here, and then broke back below support. That's exactly what I wanted to see. As soon as we get that breakout of that support zone, we enter in a sell position and we put our stop above the recent high. And we just targeted 1 to 2 risk to reward and we cash. Easy. It was an easy 1 to 2 risk to reward. We made $300 in this trade. I called it live in my Discord. We're going to go on to the next day and we're going to see. I knew I didn't win a trade on Tuesday with US 30, did I? I don't remember. But it's literally the same thing. So overall, on the hourly time frame, we see that price broke out of this trend line and we're now forming a downtrend. From Monday, price created lower highs and now we are creating lower lows. So if we draw the trend line on the hourly time frame, we are in a downtrend, right? Now we're looking for sells on Thursday because we know that we're in a downtrend. It's literally the same thing. So we mark our resistance and we mark our support zone, which would be these lows right here. It came in at 9 a.m. Yes. Yes, so we have resistance and we have support, right? Now, price literally did the same thing as Monday, right? We broke above, right? But we didn't break these highs. We broke above, but we didn't break these highs. We know we're in a downtrend, so we're looking for sells. So we're not going to enter on a buy position if we know we're looking for sells. We're not going to trade against the trend. We're going to trade with the trend, okay? So price broke above at about 925, 930. We had a huge rejection of this downtrend line on the 1 hour, and we got the break of that support. As soon as we got that breakout, enter on a sell position, put our stops above the recent high, and we just target a 1 to 2 risk to reward and we cash. It's literally the same thing on Monday. On Wednesday, this is where our losing streak started, to be honest. So we're gonna go to Wednesday 9 a.m. So we go on the hourly time frame, and obviously we see that price is in an uptrend, right? Let me zoom out a little bit. I'm gonna clear the charts up a little bit. Actually, I don't need to. So we come into the market, right, and we're looking for Monday. We came into the market Wednesday 9 a.m., right? Same thing every day. Wednesday 9 a.m. Came into the market on that blue vertical line. Pre-market, we see that market is obviously in an uptrend, right? We broke out of that trend line and we broke the recent high, which was this high, and we broke that high, right? So we know we're in an uptrend now. We're looking for buys, right? So we go on the 5 minute time frame and we mark our resistance and support zone. Same thing like the last time. But I did not take this trade. Why? Because we obviously had a crazy wick to the downside, and I don't like that wick. Because me personally, I use all my zones, like my resistance zones and my support zones. I base them off the highest point and the lowest points, right? So if I was looking for my support zone, the lowest point would have been this wick. So there's no possible way I would have entered on that trade because if price broke out to the upside, then there could have been a huge, like there could have been a huge, like that could have been like a huge manipulation, and price could have just reversed on us and come back down. This was the 8:30 a.m. 8:30 news, right? So this was my support and this is my resistance, right? If I knew that price is in an uptrend, so I was looking for buys, right? So I would have entered on the breakout and I would have want my stop. I wanted my stop to be below the recent zone, the recent support zone. That would have been 156 pip stop loss. So I didn't feel comfortable taking this trade. So I didn't take that trade, right? Now we could have took this trade if our stop loss if our support if we marked our support at these candles right here, right? But like I said, I base my zones off of the lowest and highest points of the candle, even the wicks. So I didn't take that trade. I did take a trade on NAS 100 that day, and I think we still lost. But I will be going over NAS 100 after I'm done with US 30. So I didn't take a trade this day on US 30. I definitely did on NAS 100 though. I will break that down when I'm done with US 30. But yeah, Thursday we didn't take a trade. Market condition just wasn't the best. We had news at 9:30, so I was waiting until 10 a.m. to take a trade, and I didn't like how the market was moving. I mean, we could have still caught a position because overall we go on a 1 hour time frame, right? And we see that on the 1 hour time frame, we see that price is now creating lower highs right here. The same thing like it was doing right here. So we know that price is probably going to keep going in a downtrend now, switching into a downtrend after these uptrend right here, right? Price created a high right here, and then price created a lower high right here, and then a lower high. So we know that price is probably switching into a downtrend. Also, price broke out of the trend line, and we broke structure of the recent touch of this trend line, as you guys can see right here, right? And we did break below the recent high. So that's all confirmations that price is definitely switching into a downtrend, right? So, like I said, we had news at 9:30, so I didn't want to enter because that's very dangerous to enter when there's news. As you guys can see, there was news right here, 9:30 wick. We had a crazy wick to the upside rejection and then came back down. So if we entered on this trade, we definitely would have lost because I would have been looking for sells, not buys. So I was looking for a position at 10:30. 10:30 we was clear, no news, nothing. So we would have support right here at this wick, and we would have resistance at these highs right here. So this would have been resistance one, and this would have been another resistance, right? But like I said, I'm gonna clear this up for a little bit for you guys. Like I said, support becomes resistance, and resistance becomes support. It's literally the same thing right here. So price came up, then price created resistance, right? We had support right here, price broke below that, which made that zone resistance. It was once support, price broke through it, now it makes a resistance, right? And now we have a new support right here. So as you guys can see, this is the 10:30 candle right here, this green candle. Price broke below that candle at 10:30, which is exactly what we're looking for. We could have entered right here, put our stops above this recent high or recent zone, and we could have just targeted a 1 to 2 risk to reward, and we would have cashed. As you guys can see, would have taken a little bit longer than normal, but we would have cashed anyway. But I was fine. I didn't want to take any trades due to because of how stupid and weird the market was moving. I didn't want to risk any money, so I just said no trades today, and that's what you got to do sometimes, man. If you feel yourself getting anxious or you don't like how the market is moving and you don't see a setup, don't force anything. Just call it a day because at the end of the day, it's still a win for you because you didn't lose any money. You didn't risk any money. So you live to see another day to trade. Okay? So it's really easy that simple. It was the same thing on Friday, but Friday we had some news at 8:30 and 9:30 it was just terrible. Like there was no volume, nothing going on. So I didn't take a trade on Friday either. Um so yeah, that was US 30. Now we're gonna break down NOS 100. We're gonna backtest from Monday, the same thing. Monday the 2nd. This is the trade we caught right here on US 30. I mean on NOS 100. So we came into the market at 9 a.m. like every other day. It's literally the same thing over and over and over. Came into the market at 9 a.m. and we see that obviously price is trending to the upside, right? We're trending to the upside on the hourly time frame and we're trending to the upside on the daily time frame. Now, at that time and point on Monday, we wasn't at the top of the daily trend line yet. So I was heavily unbiased, right? Now we're at the top. Today is what Monday? Nah, today is Sunday and we are at the top of the trend line from since last Friday. So Monday, I'm definitely gonna be looking to see if we have some shorts opportunities. But Monday, past Monday, we was definitely not nowhere close to the top of the daily trend. So I was good on buys. So the hourly time frame was telling me buys, and overall on the 5 minute, we were looking good for buys anyway. So I was looking for buys. So what I did the same thing every day. Mark my resistance and I mark my support zone, right? We look for that breakout at 9:30 into the market direction that is trending in and we enter. So as you guys can see right here, came in at 9 a.m., which was this candle right here. I'm going to mark it just so you guys know. So we see that price have resistance right here and we see that price has support right here. What I wanted to see was price to break above this resistance at 9:30 a.m. and we would enter in our buy position, which is exactly what happened. 9:30 a.m. price broke out. Since we got that breakout at 9:30, we enter on a buy position, stops below the recent low or the recent support zone or zone, and we just targeted a 1 to 2 risk to reward and we cash. So it's literally the same thing. I'm literally repeating the same strategy, same process. I do the same thing over and over every single day. I come into the market at 9 a.m. I determine what trend the market is in on the hourly time frame and the daily time frame, right? Once I find out what direction the market is trending in, I trade in that direction. So if the market is going up, I'm going to trade up. I'm not going to trade down. So what I do, go on the 5 minute, mark my resistance, mark my support, and I just look for a breakout in the direction the market is trending in. So we know that the market was trending up. All I did was wait for a breakout at 9:30, which is market open to the upside. We got that breakout, we enter in a buy position, stop below the recent support zone, and we cast. So this is a pretty easy strategy. It's really simple too, but you guys just have to. It's really, I think the main thing in this strategy is determine your bias. If you guys can determine your bias, bro, you will always win this trade. Like you would always dominate with this strategy every single time. If you guys know how to find your bias, find what direction the market is trending in, you will be fine. So we're gonna go to Tuesday. Same thing. Um, we're going to hourly time frame, right? And we go on Tuesday. Okay, so this is Tuesday, right? So Tuesday we see that we're still in an uptrend. We're still respecting this uptrend, this 1 hour uptrend. So we know we're looking for buys, right? So we go on the 5 minute time frame and we mark our resistance and support zone. Literally the same thing, right? Came into the market at 9 a.m. I'm gonna mark up the 9 a.m. candle, which is right here. Came into the market at 9 a.m. We know we're looking for buys, right? Now, when I came into the market, we had a resistance right here and we had support right here, right? We see that price is respecting this area. We had support. Now, as you get closer to market open, price broke below that support, right? Now, once price broke below that support, it became resistance, like I've been saying, right? So we have a new resistance zone right here, and we just waiting for price to create a new support, right? As you guys can see right here, price created a new support and 9:30 hits right here. We had a fake out to the downside, so we know we wasn't going to enter on a sell position. And then price started pushing back up. Once we got that breakout of this resistance zone that we had right here, enter on a buy position, stops below the recent zone, and we targeted 1 to 2 risk to reward. And we would have cashed. It would have taken us a little bit, but we would have still made money. This strategy is so simple and easy. Like it's really not that hard. All you gotta do is just find out what direction the market is trending in, and you will be fine. Trust me, you guys will be fine. We're gonna go to Wednesday. Same thing again. Same thing again. We go on the hourly time frame and we see what direction the market is trending in, right? So as you guys can see, we know we're heavily in the uptrend still. We know we're still trending to the upside, so we know we're looking for buys. We go on the 5 minute time frame. We go on Wednesday. We marked our 9 o'clock candle, which is where we came into the market, right? Now, at 9 o'clock, we had a resistance right here, and we had support right here. We also had a mid zone right here. This mid zone can also either be support or resistance. It depends on where the candle or price is at. So we have resistance, we have our mid zone, and we have support, right? Now, all we want to see is a breakout to the upside at 9:30 a.m. because we know we're in an uptrend. So 9:30 a.m. hits. I lost this trade, by the way. This is the trade that I lost on NOS 100. So as you guys can see right here, this is the 9:30 candle. Now, if we go on the 1 minute time frame, and we go back to Wednesday, we go on the 1 minute time frame. Price action was very choppy, right? We was waiting until 9:30 a.m. So what I wanted to see was, since I came into the market at 9 a.m., price is up here at this point. What I wanted to see is price came down, respected this support, break back above this resistance right here, and then keep pushing to the upside at 9:30. Price literally did that, but then stopped us out. So as you guys can see, price came down. This is the 9:29 candle. 9:30. This is the 9:30 candle right here, this green candle. Price came down, as you guys can see, respected this support, and we got the breakout of that resistance zone right here. As you guys can see, there was a wick. I entered right here on that breakout, put my stop below the recent zone, and I targeted a 1 to 2 risk to reward, and price came back and stopped us out. But it did go in our favor after all. Feel me? We got stopped out, and the price did come back up and go in our favor. So that's just showing you guys that our trading strategy, it's a good strategy. It's a profitable strategy, but you cannot you're not gonna win every single trade, and you're not gonna lose every single trade. This is just a part of trading. So all you guys who are new traders, you know what I'm saying? Trading is not a guarantee paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be disciplined, be patient. You have to be able to handle those losses. Because if you can't handle those losses and you just try again and again and again, eventually you're just gonna be revenge trading. And revenge trading leads to blowing your account. You know what I'm saying? Going in depth. So you have to just accept the losses and just move on with your day. Come back the next day. Because your trading strategy, it's not you're not gonna always win, but you're not gonna always lose. Once you stay disciplined, you stay strict to your rules, stay strict to your strategy, your system, you will be profitable, you will make money consistently. So this is just a part. This is just like I literally did everything in my strategy right. I did every price was in an uptrend. We know that price is in an uptrend. If we go in the hourly time frame, we are obviously trending to the upside, right? So we know price is in an uptrend, right? So we already know that we're looking for buys. We did exactly what we said, what we do every single day. Mark our resistance and support zones at 9 a.m. and we wait for a breakout in the direction of the market trend at 9:30, which is exactly what happened, but it just didn't go in our favor. Now that's just a part of trading. That's just to show you guys, man, trading it's really hard, but if you guys master it, master controlling your emotions, and you just master yourself in your mind, you will be profitable. You will make a limited amount of money because you're in control of yourself. The market is not controlling you. You know what I'm saying? So it's you just got to be disciplined. It's really a mental game. It's not a get rich quick scheme. Like you just got to be focused, be mentally. It's like it's let's say trading is more like therapy. Like it's gonna get your mental right. Because when you finish going through all of those losses, wanting to give up, and like you're just gonna be so much stronger mentally. Like you guys just have to go through the journey and just you will understand what I'm trying to say. We're gonna go to the next day, Thursday. Like I said, we didn't take no trades on Thursday, neither Friday. It was just choppy, 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 and I just, I just decided to not take any trades because we overall didn't have the best trading week, and you got to be in tune with your emotions. You got to be in tune with yourself. So if I feel like the market is not moving in my favor and I'm in drawdown or I'm losing a bunch of money, I'm not gonna risk more money. You know what I'm saying? If there's a high chance of me losing money. So I just call it a day and I was satisfied. I was satisfied. I was not greedy. Yeah, that's pretty much it with the backtesting session. Um Overall we didn't have the best week. We did have a break even week because we did lose a lot and we did win a lot. We didn't take a lot of trades either. So if you guys want to trade with me live every single day, click the link in the description below. I trade completely free, live, every single day, Monday through Friday on Discord. It's completely free, no cost. Just click the link in the description below. Join my Discord community and start your training journey. If you guys want a one-on-one mentorship with me, it's now available through that same link. You guys just scroll to the bottom and you guys will see it says one-on-one mentorship, motion effects. Click it, subscribe, and you guys will be able to book calls with me anytime, any day. Ask me any questions. I will help you guys with any struggles you guys are having. I will give you guys tips. It will definitely boost your profitability. So if you guys want a one-on-one mentor, click the link in the description below. If you guys want to join the Discord, free Discord, click the link in the description below. Follow me on Instagram at MotionFX. Follow me on TikTok at MotionFX. And hit the subscribe button, bro.